Hi, AJ. Welcome to Philly. Thanks for
Uh,
taking the time for us today. We're going to start with Ruben Frank and then go to Chris Franklin.
awesome. Thanks for having me.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Philly. Just want to ask about your health and what kind of assurances you've gotten from the medical people about, that the stingers are a thing of the past, that there's no lingering issues, and that you're good to go.
For sure. Well, thank you. I appreciate the warm welcome. Excited to be here. And, we've met with specialists from the East Coast, West Coast, everywhere. We're good to go. Got the green light. So I'm excited to get here, play ball, and continue to be a part of what's been some dominance in Philly.
We'll go to Chris Franklin and then Dave Zangaro.
Hey AJ, what's this free agent process been like for you, and what ultimately led you to decide to come to the Eagles?
Free agency is always a whirlwind, I think, for everybody. Even if you feel like you know where you might be going or where you might not be going, it's kind of the musical chairs, if you will, with who goes where and things move fast. But my agents called and said there was some interest from Philly, and it could really be a great fit. And when I look at what this team has done, not only last year but in years past, leading up to this Super Bowl run, as a running back, as a guy who loves to play good, hard, tough football. This is somewhere I want to be a part of, and just being in here 24 hours, the culture is great, and I'm excited to get started.
We'll go to Dave Zangaro and then John McMullen.
Hey AJ, welcome. What was last year like for you? How did you get through the difficulty of not being able to play?
Yeah, appreciate the welcome. Last year was tough. I had never. I think it was the first time since I was about 8 years old I've had a year off of football. So I was still there, still went to all the games, the home games, and was still there for my teammates, working out and all that stuff. But it's tough when you get the game that you love taken away from you, not really on your timetable. But was just staying focused, staying close to my family, and just attacking that recovery and getting back. And I'm training down in Florida and feeling great, feeling better than I ever have. And on the bright side, you got a year off of hits, a year off of getting hit as a running back. I feel nice and loose. I feel good and excited to play.
We'll go to John McMullen here and then Olivia.
Hey, AJ, welcome as well. You're known as a physical player, obviously, with your size and your running ability. Curious how much you knew about the Eagles' offensive line before you got here, and if you're excited about running behind those guys.
For sure, I appreciate the welcome, and of course, if you're a football fan, you know about the Eagles' offensive line, and so I'm definitely excited to meet firsthand and get out there and compete with those guys and run behind them, earn their trust. I know they're a unit, obviously, but I'm excited for the opportunity the Eagles have given me, and excited to be here. I know Philly fans are awesome, so I'm just excited to get the full experience and help this team win however I can.
We'll go to Olivia Reiner here and then Jeff McLean.
Hey AJ, what do you admire most about Saquon Barkley's game, and how do you view yourself potentially as a complement to him in the backfield?
For sure. Growing up on the East Coast from Connecticut, I feel like, or at least watched or heard of every single part of Saquon's career. And we've talked over the years, and he's somebody that when I look at the running back position, I think they're an energizer. You ever seen those Energizer Bunny commercials back in the day? That's what the running back position can really give to your team. You break off a good, tough run, the offensive line gets juiced up, you catch out of the backfield, the receivers are fired up. You can really be a motivating factor for your team, and that's what I've seen Saquon do for his career. But also last year, in particular, down that run, down that stretch, you get into the playoff run, January and stuff. You can see everybody. He breaks off a long run, everybody's fired up, and so I think that's something. Obviously, all the football, the talent and things, but everybody knows that. But the intangible of being able to get the team going, I think, is super key, and he's a great leader. As far as my role and how I can help, I really, the way I approach the game, the way I play football is, I love to play football, and I'm just excited to go out there every time and make the most of every opportunity. What that looks like, how it is done, as long as I'm in the right place, doing the right things, being accountable, I'm good. I'm having a great time. So, I'll let my game, I'll let all that stuff speak for itself, but I'm excited to get started.
We'll go to Jeff McLean and then Bo Wolf.
AJ, how much have you watched film of the Eagles' run blocking schemes, Jeff Stoutland's blocking schemes, and how different are they from the Shanahan system gap schemes? And do you think that it's going to are you going to how will you kind of work in that type of offense?
Sorry, I got a dry contact.
Okay. Do you want me to repeat the question, or are you good?
No, you're good. I heard you. I think I'm not gonna say I've sat and analyzed all the film and things like that, but I think I can fit in any scheme, any offense. I think what they have here is great. And I think it's one of those wheels that keeps rolling, and I'm excited. I think they do it obviously extremely well, and they have so many tools. There's so many ways that the running back can be used and be helpful. I love the way that you can rip off an RPO and you got talent on the outside playing receiver, running back, every single position, tight end, and it really allows everybody to impact the offense, and it really keeps the defense in one of those guessing games. Who's going to make the big play today? Who do we have to try to stop? And I think I'm a fan of chess, so I think it's the chess games of football.
We'll go to Bo Wolf and then Zach Berman.
Hey AJ, welcome to Philadelphia. Just some sort of behind the scenes on what the last 24 hours have been like. You said you've understood the culture a little bit. Who have you talked to, and what have they told you?
For sure. I appreciate the welcome. And yeah, last 24 hours have been an awesome whirlwind. It kind of feels like getting drafted all over again. Obviously, your phone starts blowing up and the news gets out, and was able to talk to Coach Nick and Howie and everybody. And we got on the phone. We're like, all right, well, let's get you out here. Let's get this done. And got into Philly maybe noon yesterday and was able to do all the medical stuff that you got to do. And we were able to meet the entire staff, and it's great. The thing that I can say is being here less than 24 hours, the joy and the passion with everybody from offensive side, defensive side, the staff, the video staff, the PR, everybody. It's all about they all love what they're doing, and you can kind of feel that joy in here. And so that's the best part of playing football, just being able to have fun doing what you love, doing what your job is. And so I'm excited to be in a place like this.
We'll go to Zach Berman and then Bob Brookover.
Hey AJ, nice to meet you over this. Not to belabor the injury, but what obviously neck injuries are serious. Was there a concern that you wouldn't be able to play again, number one? And then what perspective do you have about whether re-injury is more pronounced given the fact that you've recovered from this?
For sure. I think first of all, very nice to meet you as well. I think, like I said earlier, I originally when you get that kind of news, you always want to be cautious, make sure you're ticking all your boxes, doing all the proper checks and balances. But got all the green lights, so I'm feeling good. I don't step on the football field thinking about what could and what if. That's how you end up getting hurt playing this game. So we got the green light. I feel good. I feel confident. I don't feel any residual or anything like that. So one of those things that you just kind of work through, get back, and here I am, and I'm in Philly. I'm going to make the most of it.
We'll go to Bob Brookover and then EJ Smith.
Hey Jay, welcome. How you're kind of known for your quads, as is Saquon. How much can you squat? And there's been a squatting competition that Jalen's involved in too. How much can you squat? And are you looking forward to that competition?
Absolutely, man. I love competition. Thanks for the welcome. And I think the most I've ever squatted was I want to say like 615. That was in high school. I have not max squatted. I will put that out there. I've max squatted probably since sophomore year of college. So we'll have to start. We've been going for reps, so we'll have to put some extra weight on there this off season and get ready for the comp. But no, I'm excited. And yeah, the quads. There's a lot of quads over here. I've been seeing my friends have been sending me the tweets and everything like that. It's funny, but I'm excited to get in there and lift some weight.
We just have two more, EJ Smith, and then we'll finish with Jeff McLean.
Hey AJ, how long have you been cleared? And I guess now that you can return to the football field without limitation, I guess what does this offseason look like for you?
Yeah, I don't exactly know. I've never been on IR before. I've never missed extensive time like that ever in my career. So I don't know exactly how you say it, but I mean, I was on IR for the year. So I guess since the season's been over, I've been good. We met with specialists and things back in probably mid-season last year, and they kind of gave me the green light for next year. So however that timetable works, but we've been knowing we were playing ball, and as soon as the season finished up, we went down to Florida. I've been training. I can do everything: run, jump. I'm not the best kicker, but I can do all the rest of the stuff.
We'll finish here with Jeff McLean.
Yeah, real quick, AJ, are you okay with the nickname Quadzilla?
I am. Yeah, that's a nickname we've had for a while.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, AJ.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for your time. Appreciate the welcome.